Hi everyone, happy Zodiac New Year, happy first day of spring, happy first day of Aries season. I would like to tap into the energy that will be around us for the next approximately 30 days that will be Aries season. You do not have to have Aries anywhere in your chart to be a part of this reading. This is for everyone. This is just the energy that will be around us as a collective consciousness. If you saw my other reading that I put out today, I did a whole spread for the entire year ahead so that we can get a sneak peek at what each of the seasons are going to look like for us. So I've brought back what we got for Aries season because that's what this reading is going to be specifically about, is about Aries season. So we have diligence, temperance, the moon, and the chariot. So what this tells me in our sneak peek of Aries is that you're going to be working really hard with using your intuition and your intuitive messages to alchemize things, to bring things together, perhaps to bring the 5D into the 3D or the 3D into the 5D, which is often what the temperance card represents. But you're definitely going to be alchemizing things, bringing things together, and it's going to bring you a lot of success. So this could even just mean you bringing in your practical thoughts with your intuitive thoughts, or we'll see. That's just our sneak peek. But I'm going to use 3 separate tarot decks in case we need clarifiers, just to see what our energy during Aries season is going to look like, and maybe things that we could focus on, or what our challenges might be, what the messages are, some advice, things like that. We're going to try to get as much as we can so we can see what the next 30-ish days are going to look like. So we have the 10 of Wands, Queen of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, the Sun. At the back, Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, the Emperor, 9 of Cups, 4 of Cups. Underneath everything is the Hierophant. So when I see the Hierophant hiding underneath the back of the deck, this is how I know that you are going through some kind of a spiritual lesson right now. I've already seen the 10 of Wands here and the 5 of Pentacles here, which tells me that you are going through something. And when we're going through something, it's often because we're going through some kind of a spiritual lesson. So, but the Hierophant, the good news about the Hierophant hiding underneath the deck here is that this is telling me that you will get the lesson, you will learn the lesson, you will get to where you want to be, because I also see the Sun here. It's inevitable that you're going to get to where you want to be, but Aries season might be a little bit tricky, which is probably why we're seeing this diligence card here, because there's a call here for you to be diligent about what is going on in your energy, maybe about getting your intuitive hits. I do see the Queen of Cups in your challenge area, so we'll get to all of it. But there's definitely a spiritual lesson here, is the point. But you are starting Aries season strong with this Ace of Pentacles, which is saying the universe is giving you this opportunity. So the lesson itself could be the opportunity, or in learning the lesson, there will be an opportunity, kind of like the gold at the end of the rainbow. But we'll see as we go and as we clarify. But there is certainly an opportunity that exists here for you during Aries season. So let me shuffle these cards. Wow, I just made a total mess of these cards. So maybe the Aries season is going to feel a bit messy for you. It might. These cards are again, there's some really troubling or trying kind of cards here, not necessarily troubling, but certainly things that are going to test you, which is what the Hierophant is all about. So underneath we have the 10 of Wands again. So I believe that with this 10 of Wands coming in with this Ace of Pentacles, this is telling me that, yeah, this burden that you have to take on, you won't get your blessing until you have taken that burden on. We have the 5 of Pentacles coming in here again too. And we'd said, I kept pointing out these two cards, the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles, and they have both shown up here as our clarifiers. So the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles are going to be very significant for you for the next 30 days in order to get to your Ace of Pentacles. So this is not bad news though. This is just saying this is your test. You're being tested. You're being tested with 10 Wands and 5 Pentacles so that you can get the blessing of the Pentacles of Ace of Pentacles, which is generally about money. So if you hang in there for 30 days and pass the test, there's definitely a reward that's in it for you. So, but you are being asked to focus on hard work, and we did get diligence. We got diligence. It's right there. That was our sneak peek at Aries season. You're being asked to really super focus on taking whatever this load is that's been brought to your doorstep, whatever this responsibility is. You're being asked to carry it by yourself, and you're being asked to stay with it, even if it looks like even if it looks like nothing is coming of it. Whatever this work responsibility is for you, even if it looks like it's going nowhere, to continue to carry that load up the mountain is really what this is saying to me. Then we have the Sun coming up with that, and the 3 of Swords. So let's get our other clarifiers here too. So we have the 3 of Swords there and the 3 of Swords there with the 5 of Wands. What is happening here, you guys? So even though whatever you're being asked to focus on feels like it's heartbreaking, feels like it's actually breaking you down, it's way too much, it's going to feel like you can't do it anymore. With the Sun coming in the center of the clarifiers here, it does feel like you still have a clear vision of why you're doing it, which is going to continue to motivate you. So even if you feel broken down during this next 30-day period, even if you feel like you cannot drag these 10 wands any longer, and your heart is just saying, I don't want to do this anymore, the Sun is telling me that you understand why you're doing it, which is what's going to keep you motivated to do it. The 7 of Pentacles here too, it's the same idea that it feels like it's failing, you don't want to do it, it's breaking your heart, you feel so conflicted, but the Sun is shining on everything here, saying that even when you feel like giving up, even when your heart can't take anymore, even when you feel like this is a total failure and that everyone is out to get you, the Sun will keep shining on this. The universe will be there saying, but if you hang in there, there's huge rewards for you. So your challenge is sort of interesting because your challenge is showing up as the Queen of Cups and the Emperor. So the Queen of Cups is generally a very psychic type of energy. We did see the moon here in our sneak peek of Aries season. So I feel like this moon and this Queen of Cups have something to do with each other in the sense that your challenge is going to be not blocking out your intuition and to be very disciplined with this Emperor card here, that you need to really stay disciplined when it comes to your intuition, because it would be so easy to succumb to all of these awful energies. 10 wands, 3 swords, 5 wands, 5 pentacles, all of these really heavy, ugly types of energies. Not anything you can't get through, because I see you getting through it. But it's not because you can't do it. It's because you won't want to. And it will be very easy to walk away from that. So this is why you're being challenged to really use your intuition in a very disciplined kind of way so that you will maintain this idea that there is a reason, the Sun, there is a reason why you're going through all of this. Understanding that hidden underneath all this is your Ace of Pentacles. And that if you tap into your intuition and you continue to use your intuition, then you will be able to get through all of that stuck and petty and yucky energy, which again is what our sneak preview was telling us, that you're learning to alchemize these really awful feelings and turning them into something that can really work in your favor. So, but let's get some clarifiers here too. We have the 9 of Wands and the 3 of Cups. And then we have the Ace of Swords and the 6 of Wands. So motivation is what's coming through here. That to, even when you feel like giving up, which is really what this Nine of Wands is about, it's also about being persistent, to not give up. Don't give up anything. Don't give up on anything, because you have something solid coming through here. And this Ace of Swords is reminding you of that. The same way that the Sun is reminding you that, yeah, this completely sucks right now. Whatever it is you're going through, whatever this really awful, heavy energy that you're having to push through right now, you do understand that there's a reason to hang in there, that there is a motivation for you to stay involved in it, because you know there's something solid for you waiting at the end of this lesson that the Hierophant is here to teach you. So I do think that with this Emperor here, with the 3 cups and the 6 wands, it's just saying to call on your soul tribe. The 3 of cups is often for me my spirit team, my friends in the 5D, so to speak, and that they will help you stay motivated, is what this 3 of cups and the 6 of wands is telling me. That they will help you stay motivated and disciplined when it comes to really tapping into your intuition. The challenge here could really be about you meditating on a daily basis to understand why you're going through this, that you're not just being punished for something, you're being asked to learn something. And I just saw 1111 as I said that the universe and the Hierophant are here saying this is a lesson and just learn it so you can get the good stuff and move on. So this is absolutely saying you can do it, but it's going to be hard, and you're going to need to be disciplined, and you're going to really need to use your intuition and not give up. So the message here with the 5 of Pentacles coming in with the 9 of Cups is not to block your own happiness. And blocking your own happiness is going to be in ignoring this lesson, whatever that is for you. So this idea that keeping a commitment to whatever this thing is for you personally that is so hard for you to slog through it, keeping a commitment to that is going to then bring in your overall happiness, your overall wishes. And that staying in constant intuitive contact with your soul tribe and trying to lighten the mood with them while you're meditating to get through this and to understand that you're not alone. Because the 5 of Pentacles can be a very lonely type of energy where you feel like you have no one, you have nothing, you have no resources, you have no friends, you're an outsider. This disciplined meditation is going to remind you that you are not alone. You are never alone. Your spirit tribe is always, always with you. And so I think that's the message that's coming through here is to make sure that you stay focused on that. Stay focused on the generosity of your spirit team and what it is they're trying to do for you. They're trying to surprise you with an Ace of Pentacles, and they don't want you to leave money on the table, so to speak, because you gave up on whatever this situation is too fast. So let's clarify. There's the 5 of Pentacles is clarifying the 5 of Pentacles. And the 3 of Pentacles is clarifying the 9 of Cups. Then we have the King of Pentacles, love it, and the 7 of Cups. So this King of Pentacles with the 5 of Pentacles is reminding me that this is an illusion, that this is you. You're showing up as the King of Pentacles. You're showing up as the guy or gal who can get through this really awful energy that feels like it's weighing you down, that feels like you can't do it anymore. The King of Pentacles is here to say, yeah, I can do this. I just don't want to, but I can do it. There's no one better in the deck to handle a 5 of Pentacles or 2 5 of Pentacles than the King of Pentacles. He can do this in his sleep. He can tackle these problems without even thinking about it because he's been there before. He's the King of Pentacles. You are the King of Pentacles. So this is just like, I feel like this is becoming like a motivational speech to get through whatever this ugly stuff is at the beginning of Aries season, which is basically now. It's something that you're going through right now that you don't want to go through. Maybe you think it's unfair, but this is here saying that your spirit team sees you. They see you and that you are enough to get this done. You can get this done by yourself, right? Maybe you shouldn't have to, but you can and you will. And they see you and you're going to get rewarded greatly for it. So try to keep that in mind as you stay motivated as you move through Aries season. But then we're ending with the Sun and the Four of Cups, which is really a wonderful thing because the Sun is really about you getting through it. You got through it. You understood that this was the light at the end of the tunnel. Even when you were buried deep in that tunnel, you saw that there was a light at the end of the tunnel. And guess what? Now you're at the end of the tunnel. You're at the light now. And that you can now leap out of this tunnel and get your blessings and move forward in a really calm and understanding that you learned a lot. Learned the lesson. That's what we said at the beginning. You're here in this situation here to learn a lesson. And these Four Cups are talking about you learning how to use your intuition. The Four of Cups is about emotional stability. Yes, it can be about boredom, but generally when we have emotional stability, it can be confusing and confused with boredom because there's nothing going around that's exciting. It's just calm and peaceful and collected, and it's just another day, another whatever, same day all over again. That's why these cups just keep coming in for this person, because everything is fine. And so, but there's also a depth that's involved with the Four of Cups, because when you are emotionally balanced, that's when you understand the value of things. That's when you understand what you've been through. You can take some time to reflect in these Four Cups, really reflect on the lessons that you did learn from this entire situation and why you were put through it in the first place. So there's the Nine of Cups again, now no longer blocked. The Nine of Cups are no longer blocked by these Five Pentacles, because your inner King of Pentacles came out and said, fine, I am the person for this job. I'm going to do it. Then we have the Four of Swords coming in with the Four of Cups, which I love that too. Then we have Death, and underneath everything is the Devil. So with the Sun card, we have the Nine of Cups and Death. This is because what we've been saying the whole time, you are getting all of your blessings, your Ace of Pentacles, your Nine Cups, because you went through a major transformation, because you slogged through whatever this was and you said, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. Not until I get that Ace of Pentacles that I can see at the end of the tunnel. I will not give up. And then the Four of Cups and the Four of Swords together. Again, these are very emotionally and mentally balanced. This is peacetime. This is all about finding peace within yourself. And the Devil here is saying that when you are at peace and you can release all of this toxicity, that's why the Devil showed up here. Because it's this idea that you have now leveled up because you're getting this Ace of Pentacles. And yeah, there's always going to be, especially when you have fours, you should never stop when you're in a fours energy. You have to keep moving. If you stop in a fours energy, then that's when the fives hit. But that's a lesson for a different day. But whenever you level up, which it looks like you're definitely doing here with the Sun, the Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles, there's always going to be new level, new devil. But this is saying now you are balanced and calm and have peace of mind. You've done your healing from whatever broke your heart here, so that when you see devils in the future, you'll know who they are, what they are, and recognize them before you get caught up in this loop that you got caught up in here, where you had to learn the lessons. So wow. So Aries season looks like it's going to require some of your diligence. It's going to require you alchemizing some energy, but stay with your intuition, stay with your spirit team, and victory will certainly be on its way. And so will your blessings and your wishes and your dreams and your transformation. So please let me know how this was resonant for you, and we will do this again sometime. Thanks, everybody. Bye.